What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the Cowboys Global Cast, and you got your main man, I'm here. Of course, my co-host is not here with me, but Autumn the Aries, and we missed you. So that when we go live and X, when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. You'll know that we are here. Cowboys Global Cast is in the house and in the building, and we gonna talk about it. If there's anything we gonna do, we gonna talk about it, man. And like I said, I'm super excited to talk training camp. The pads are on, man. Like I said, we got some things to talk about, man. We got some things to talk about. We're gonna get this thing started right, and we're gonna get it started quickly right after this. So look, man, let's talk about it. I have been building this thing, and I've been speaking to you guys since before training camp, right? We're in training camp now. We're in the. What are you fixing to do? What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And you really don't even want to see the Cowboys come out in a four-man front. Because that means Donovan Azaraku is on one side, and then you got somebody like Jaysean Barnum or Malachi Lawrence or somebody over on that side. It's crazy. And then you see the offensive line going up against the defensive line, and Christian Parker got these boys believing. I told you guys. I told you at when we started talking before training camp and we started cranking up the wheels on this bus. I told you, I said, look, I'm going to tell you the thing about the Cowboys is going to be sneaky is the fact that it's a different voice talking to him. Christian Parker is talking with a different strategy, and he's bringing different things into this defense. They won't be 30 seconds. Again, you have a quarterback, and you listen, you have a quarterback. Good to have you back, bro. Good to have you back. You have a quarterback and to make Dak have to make throws in the bucket. And Dak is doing it. He's a dog. Dakota Rain Prescott is a dog. He's a dog. He's an animal. And then you're seeing GP do GP things. You're seeing GP on the sideline catch it. Look, during the week, I'm going to post some shorts and stuff that I just thought that was miraculous. I didn't want to do it this time because I wanted to talk, and I wanted this is going to be short. Probably 30 minutes. I'll be here tops, right? But I want you guys to understand, for real, you have to understand for real, this is not your old school Dallas Cowboy team that you can write off and that Stephen A. Smith was able to just put the little cowboy hat on and make fun of. This ain't that, brother. This ain't that. We back, baby. We back in a major way, right? And like I said, the G.O.T.I aspect of it all. You guys realize that Flournoy came into last season ranked. He was like, I think he was in the 5th or 6th position as a wide receiver, 5th or 6th. Ryan Flournoy was. He's going into this season as number 3. Why? Because he had a dog of a year last year. He definitely picked up stride towards the end, had 200-yard games, right? This guy's understanding it. He caught a monster touchdown today. And CD is doing CD things. You're hearing CD talk about the fact that this is the healthiest that he's been in years going into camp. Come on, man. Come on. You're having to pass interfere to stop him from catching the ball. CD is like that, man. You have one of the top 5, and I'll say top 2 wide receiver cores in the NFL. You got Jamar Chase. You got T. Higgins. And that's 1 and 2, right? But you definitely got CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. But see, there ain't a third one over there. We got a third one, and his number is number 19, Ryan Flournoy. And for all intents and purposes, when you got Jonathan Mingo out here catching balls, listen, it might get ugly. And then the fact of the matter is, I still keep telling y'all, and I want you to listen to me, man. I'm not just out here selling hype. Michael Trigg will contribute on this team, and he'll be pretty good. I'm trying to let you know, he's going to be pretty good this year. He's going to be pretty good this year. Jake Ferguson is going to be pretty good this year. Fergie is ready, baby. And I'm telling you, did you see, man, look, Overshown today. I'll get to the defense in a minute. I'm still on this offense. Greatest offense of all time. Yes, sir. Let's go, Night Brand. Let's go, Cowboys. That's what I'm talking about. And we have a running game too. Look, man. That's where I was going. You got to it first, Chris. Looks like we found running back too. You know what I'm saying? And Maffa's getting work like I thought he was going to get work, right? Maffa's getting work like I thought he was going to get work. And I'm excited about that. But we got running back too, Jadon Blue. You know what I'm saying? He's looked great, explosive in camp. Of course, first day with pads, so we'll see. We don't want that itis to come back now. We don't want him to be taking his itis medicine, that fumbleitis medicine. We don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, we want him taking his medicine. We don't want him not taking his medicine. We want him to hold on to the daggone ball. But Phil Maffa, he's one of them that's been, running well. But again, he had a fumble that was punched out by Rashawn Gary and recovered by Caleb Downs, right? So you're seeing the names that we brought in starting to pay dividends automatically, right? You're seeing the names starting to show up in these days because the cream does rise to the top, right? What up, Tyrone? What's up, baby? That's my guy, man. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. They better call Tyrone. That's my dude. I know you can only take so much being here on a Cowboy show, but that's what that is. But hey, man, fandom. But so again, this offense, the greatest offense there is, right? Greatest offense there is. When you look at it, my guy said it. He coined the phrase, greatest offense there is. My guy sitting up there like the Godfather. You know what it is, right? So on top of having Williams as a running back, you've got running back number 2, running back number 3, right? So you got running back number 1, who Javonte Williams, who went for a stack last year, right? You got another running back who you want to go for at least 6. You know what I'm saying? You got your smash and your dash, right? Then you have Brevin Spanford, who's looked good in camp too, right? Schoonamaker, get him out of here, man. I got to get Schoonamaker out of here, man. It just is what it is. He's a guy. He's a guy who can block, man. He's a guy who can block. I won't take that away from Schoonamaker. He can block. He's an inline tight end, big guy who we can use in 12, who we can use in 13. You know what I'm saying? But when we're trying to get up the seam, we're trying to get vertical down the field. I don't want to see nobody but Fergie and Michael Trigg. That's who I want to see. That's it. And you still, with the emergence of flow, right? You still got Turpin, who's been running sweeps. You know he's going to still be a part of the offense. Then on top of that, Mingo and Trayshawn Holden, right? These guys are here. They're not just giving up the ghost. We drafted a receiver from ECU, so he's going to be there. Like, we're going to have wide receiver depth. We got wide receiver depth, right? And Flo can handle it. Flo can handle it. Our third wide receiver could be a second on another team. Flo can handle it, buddy. He can handle it. If y'all not believing in Flo, I believe in Flo. You better watch out, man, because Flo knows. This was Flo last year. 40 catches, 475 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's Ryan Flournoy. You better get ready, bro. You better get ready. And of course, you got Lamb and Pickens. We know what they did last year, man. Oh my God. And in camp so far, they're making unbelievable catches. You realize that both of these boys went over a stack last year. And Flo could possibly be the third one? You mean to tell me that Dak could possibly throw for almost 5, put up almost 5 on these boys? It's possible. It's definitely possible, right? He said, I think Flo is going to have a better year. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're talking about training camp and the things that we're seeing in training camp. And I've seen Flo make some contested catches in the end zone. He made one right at the end of practice today. A contested catch, pulls it down with his hand strong. Did what he was supposed to do, right? Then let's flip over to the other side. I want you to understand, this offense is really good. And this defense is making it very tough on them. Very tough. Like I said, you got Rashawn Gary, Quentin Williams, you got Kenny Clark, you got Jayshon Barham, you got Malachi Lawrence, you got Caleb Downs, you got Thompson, you have PJ Locke, who's currently hurt right now, but okay. Oh, we have our guy. Listen, I said it was Safety City earlier in the year. I'm putting this whole thing together. Malik Hooker. Malik's done already got an interception in training camp already. You know what I'm saying? It's Safety City in Dallas, man. These are the things that you need to understand, that we're putting together a winning program. We're putting together a program right now that's going to win some football games, brother. They're going to win some football games. And it's not wishful thinking. It's not me guessing. It's not me saying, oh, I'm being a fan. Woo. No, it's not happening like that, brother. I'm telling you, the defensive side, Christian Parker is a savant. And he's out here teaching this defense how to play defense. And they're becoming a structured unit. Communication, you see it everywhere, right? You're seeing them all communicate, line up and be. How many times, like I said, how many times were we watching wide receivers be wide slap open? I mean, I was so tired of that, man. I almost threw my TV on a couple of different times. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how are they so wide open? They're just running wide open. Like I said, they had time to jump rope, eat a sandwich, play jacks, slam a domino, get up, then run to the end zone. Terrible. That ain't gonna happen this year. You're not gonna have you're gonna have a top 5 offense, and you're gonna have a top 18, top 20 defense. We only had 12 turnovers from the defensive side. That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a defense that makes turnovers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And did you see Overshown like he was shot out of a missile today? He was shot out of a missile. I mean, boy hit Lemke. So, and Lemke's not a small guy. Lemke's 260. He hit Lemke like he was a kid. Sit down, youngster. Grown-ups is talking. I love it, Overshown. I love it. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like I'm saying to you, when we sit down and we put this thing together, you need to understand, we've been piecing it together this whole time. We're catching fire. We're catching fire. All of them in here, we're catching fire. Trayshawn Holden, Ryan Flournoy, Pickens, Trigg, Lamb. We have Fergie, and then we have Turbo Turpin, right? And I said it before. We're a Super Bowl run. We got our running backs. We've finally got running back number 2. We're ready. We're ready. And then when you look at this whole thing, I mean, like I said, we're not going to have no more 52 carries, 250 yards. No, we're going to have a true running back that steps up behind Javonte Williams. And Javonte Williams carried most of the load last year, right? And he said that was a thumb. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Overshown almost knocked the lettering off his jersey. He hit him so hard, man. Boy hit him. Now, I mean, he did his job. He did his job. This is not old school Cowboy team at all. This ain't what you're seeing. This ain't that, bro. This ain't that at all. And so, in conclusion, as I'm sitting here and I'm looking, I believe that this can be the greatest offense there is. Why do I believe that? Because iron sharpens iron. If you have to go up against a really stern defense all the time, 24/7 in practice, you got to earn your keep. You'll see, you'll know here pretty quickly that this team is different. You're going to experience that here pretty quickly, that this team is different. This ain't your same old quote unquote Cowboys team. You look at the camp week right now, August 4th, open practice again, Dallas Cowboys. We have a film night tomorrow. Well, no, that's on the 5th. Then you could look here. One of our scrimmages against the Rams is on the 11th. That's a day that I'm getting excited about already because I want to see what we got. Want to see what we got in the open practice. You want to see what you got. You want to kind of measure what you have. And you know, you've been holding back for, you know, those 2 weeks, you know, just kind of, you know, being safe with your guys, right? But now you get a chance to hit another team. I think that's going to be therapeutic. And then, of course, we have, we're only the 15th, we're only 12 days away from our first preseason action and seeing the boys in action in preseason. Then, of course, that next week, after that, you got the preseason game against the Cardinals. And then our last one on the 28th. That is our schedule. And before we get to the money, I'm excited, you guys, man. I'm super excited seeing these guys in camp. Like I said, I will start posting more film so that you could check this out. I don't want you to just take my word for it. I want you to look at, but I've been collecting a lot of film, just kind of saving it up to where I can just let it run and let everybody see what has been happening in training camp. But I'm super excited. I cannot wait, man. I just can't wait. I can't wait, man. Like I said, I'm ecstatic. I'm super ecstatic at this point because everything that I've been saying leading up to this point, you guys, the chemistry between the coaches, the chemistry between the players. I've been telling you guys all along, CP is going to bring a different energy to the squad. You know, players are definitely, look at Chris, like what Chris said, players are loving the new defensive scheme. They're absolutely loving it because they know they're going to eat. Man, there was a Maris LaFowl sighting. Listen, man, this thing's finna get ugly, man. This thing's finna get ugly, man. And like I said, the floor for my Dallas Cowboys is 12 wins. That's the floor. 12 wins. It's the floor. You can book it. 12 wins. That's the floor. So as we move forward and we get together, make sure that you check Cowboys Global. You drop in, see the shorts. We'll be dropping some shorts. I'll make sure that I drop film. I'm going to do that all this weekend. All this weekend, you're going to see film. Or matter of fact, I'm going to do it all this week. I'll start this week. You're going to see film of the Cowboys getting busy in training camp. So you keep it locked here, man. Keep watching and make sure that you keep it locked with us. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like us on YouTube. Subscribe on Twitch and X so that when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. We are on Instagram as well, and you can catch us there. I'm trying to tell you, man, Tyler Town equals Title Town, and you got Cooper Beebe in the middle. I am excited. I'm excited. Make sure that you just keep looking, man. You keep watching, man. You keep watching and you keep looking. This is an exciting offseason. This is exciting going into training camp. I am excited to make sure that I see my Dallas Cowboys excel this year. And yeah, hey, make a Super Bowl run. I'm not scared to say it. I can say it with my chest. I'm gonna make a Super Bowl run. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there she is, Christine Black and Gold. How you doing? He said, ready to watch tomorrow. Tell Autumn I said hello and we missed her tonight. Absolutely. We miss Autumn, but she had some other responsibilities. But I'm gonna tell you, make sure that you keep it locked. You lock in the Cowboys Global Cast because we are gonna be here to make sure that you get all of the Cowboys news and you get all of the Cowboys conversation. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we get down. Dallas Cowboys, baby. DC4L. That's our name. We are DC4L, and we are DC4L for life. What's up, Christine? It's good to see you. We're getting out of here, man. I will see you again. Same bad time, same bad channel. We'll talk next week. Peace.